the mic kind of breaking, but y'all can hear me and it's together enough. Okay, welcome to Luke Talks About the Cubs and who I want them to get at the trade deadline. I think it's exciting to think about some of these big hitters, right? Suarez coming out. Who else, right? Probably guys on some other bad teams. He's a big one, right? And he would play third. But I think Shaw's really developing over there. He's been probably the hottest Cubs player since after All-Star break, really. PCA, Bush, and Tucker Suzuki, they've all kind of cooled off a little bit. Shaw's been very solid, and I think he's a future mainstay of this Cubs team. I think that this offense is super duper solid. There's two guys out there, right, that everybody's looking at, okay? Third guy is Joe Ryan. Some people think Joe Ryan might be on the move. I don't think he is. Two guys, Alcantara and Gallen. So the thing with Matthew Boyd and Imanaga is they're different, right? Imanaga's a ground ball pitcher. He relies on getting that ground ball. If you lift it up on him, he kind of gets screwed. We saw that last time he played the White Sox. It was a very bad outing from him. But he's a ground ball pitcher, okay? And he's very good. He's part of the 1-2 punch. I'd argue the better pitcher this year for the Cubs, a guy who I said would have the second best ERA by the end of the year in the National League, is Boyd, who pitches tonight. This could age bad, but Boyd has been phenomenal. And what makes him so phenomenal is he strikes guys out a lot, and he really doesn't put the ball in play at all. And he's not going to walk you. So Alcantara, whatever, and Gallen are different pitchers. Sandy is the ground ball guy. Gallen is the I'm not going to put you on base, I'm going to strike you out guy. Although he struggled with it this year, putting guys on base. I'd love Gallen. I would. I think if you could put him out there every third day, you have Shota, Boyd, then Gallen, that's a 1-2-3. And that's a 1-2-3 where you're basically giving yourself a very good shot to go up 2-1 or 3-0 on any team in the National League, any team, because those three guys are so good. Again, Shaw is not at Suarez level of hitter, home run hitter, but I think Shaw is literally developing right in front of our eyes as phenomenal. He's doing a lot like PCA did at the end of last year, where he's starting to show his hit tool. He's starting to take walks. He's starting to play smarter, right? And you got a young guy in Bush who's playing very good, obviously, this year. PCA. This team is young. They're developing. And truthfully, this is one of those teams where, to me, even if they don't make it all the way, you just get them to the playoffs. You let them hit in those high-leverage situations. You let them learn. Live or learn, right? They're either going to live it up, do great, keep going, or they're going to mess up, retool, get back next year. I don't see the reason of spending money on a guy, or trading and maybe just a rental if pitching's still going to be so lackluster with starters. I like Ray. Assad might come back, yada. None of these guys are, to me, a Boyd or Imanaga level. You need a third Imanaga or Boyd type of guy. You had that if Steele would have been healthy. He's not healthy. That's a whole other situation, a whole other video. But to me, you go get Gallen. I do think he's been inconsistent, but maybe he needs to play for a contender. I think he likes to play for a winner. Diamondbacks have been very mid, and Cubs have not. Obviously, with the win today, Cubs are top 2 record in the MLB, behind Toronto, believe it or not. So I would go get Gallen. If I was the GM, this is what I would do. Not that you guys probably want me to be the GM, but there you go. That's what I would do. I would not get a hitter. I think the hitters are good. I think the hitters are just slumping, but that's part of baseball. You go get a pitcher, because your pitchers don't really just slump. They kind of continue what they're doing. It's very hard for any of these back-end guys who never proven it, like Ray. He was a relief pitcher guy, right? He's not bad, but he's never going to get to that all-top starter level that a Gallen, Imanaga, or Boyd, or Alcantara, or any of these guys are. He's just not going to get there. He'll be solid, but he won't be great. You need another great guy. So that's what I would do. I repeated myself 15 times. All right, thank you guys for watching. Have like 9 is out.